Hello everybody and welcome back to a very rainy calm land with me, Mrs. Sim Gamer. Yep, you can see it, I have changed. I purchased that incredible mod back there and I promise you it is so good. I have no complaints apart from its capacity is just too small. 200 litres and it was just taking forever to do anything. So I spent 29 grand and I got this bad boy, which is actually my favourite anyway. So let's lower and turn on. And it's got a massive spread. I just thought to myself, life is too short. Now that I've got a bit of money, I may as well get the kit, which allows me to spread galore. And this is thirsty. Proper thirsty. Which makes perfect sense because it's brand new. It's a newly ploughed field. So that is to be expected. I am just going to, after listening to the settings of my last video, I just want to turn the vehicle volume down. It's already at 20%. But I'm going to turn it down a little bit more again. It's just, this tractor is so loud. So loud. Okay, right. I have to buy quite a bit more lime. And I had the spawn point here. So, I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking in my head. With the eggs, I would really like us to get more out of the eggs. And I'm thinking there is one production which uses the eggs, and that is cakes. Where is it? There we go. Cakes. Only issue is the butter and the milk. So that is kind of on hold until we go into cows. But for now, my thought process is we make some flour, basically. That's what I'm thinking. We make some flour. So in these fields, we'll go wheat, barley, oat, and sorghum. Get that process underway. And I'm going to make sugar. And you're thinking, how are you going to do that? Well, I'm going to use a mod. One which has been around for a long time. I haven't used it in a long time. But Omatana's Open Air. And this does sugar beet. It also does wool. Actually cotton, I should say cotton. So I'm thinking of putting a few of these down. And yeah, let's make some money. That's my idea. I'm also contemplating what I can do with for example, up to cereal. We could make corn, oats. We did have honey, but I've got a lot going on in my mind. What we could do. Oils is always a fantastic way to make money. We've just got so many options available to us. So many available to us. So I think we need to keep our options wide open. Let's run this back down here. But for the cakes, apart from needing cows, we can use the open air for the strawberries and for the sugar. But the cows is quite a large missing piece of the puzzle. So I'm thinking with that little bit of tool, I'm going to switch that to a seeder. So then I can have 2 seeders on the go at once. I can have one, and then I could put another one on horseplay. We ran out again. Wow. Okay. Juicy, juicy. Now you can see why I did this, because if we were using that tiny little thing, imagine how long that would have taken. Let's start with 4,000. I completed the other field with the smaller spreader, and I do have a little bit of lime left over. Actually, quite a bit left over. Back in a bit. I'm not going to fertilise these fields until I've got the crop in, so we know exactly how much fertiliser is needed. Okay. My guess is I'll get one more. Get one more. One thing I do know, with the expense of this field, putting down the lime, putting down the fertiliser, I definitely don't want to just sell the crop. It's going to have to be put into a production. And even if that's just flour and sell the flour, that's what it will be. I will not make enough money off the grain alone. Otherwise, it's going to take quite a few crop rotations before we see any money out of these fields, and that is something that we definitely want to avoid at all costs. Okay, so these are now prepped, they're ready for seeding, and I think we will just stick with cereal crop. I'll put in have a look, actually. What has the best ratio? 150, 150, 150. Okay, so it doesn't matter. But the outcome does. So 150 to 120, 150 to 113, 150 to 8188, 150 to 158. So I'll do sorghum and oats. We may... The only thing that you don't get the same amount of crop, so I might get more wheat, and that would balance it out. But I'm just going to go with the information that I have. Oh, what's happened to that field? That's odd. The field's gone weird. Strange. Check out what happened there. So you can see my patchwork. I tried to put it down in all places. It is what it is on that. There's some spare lime. Quite a lot of spare lime, actually. Right, I've got a toolbox right here. So we're going to change this to a catch crop drill. So now, seeds in. Yep, excellent. Although this can only do grass, can't it? Oh, I didn't think that through. All radish, canola and grass. Why is it not letting me unload? Oh, yeah. Oh, so some days I just think to myself, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna sell and sell it. Okay, so let's switch to sorghum. How much does this require horsepower? Just thinking. I'll use the board. I'm going to cut down some trees and start putting those in the production to make furniture. That's my next big business, and then I want to buy this plot. But I don't know what is going on this field. I need to see if I did something by accident. The reason I want to buy this plot, the flatness, I'd like to get, I could get cows on there. I could get cows probably on here if I tried. Even 49 is flatter. It's when it goes down. This is the plot that I purchased. It may have been a good price, but by golly, is it on a hill. Okay, let's put sorghum in here. And I'm going to open up course play. So we are going to create a job, field work, open course generator. Only 2.5. Thought it was bigger than that. Oh, 2.5 it is, okay. Fair enough. So create job, course generator. Let's do 2 headlands, sharp edges, clockwise, up, down, automatic, island bypass. There is no bypass. Field margin. I think there's too much of a problem here. But let's generate the course. Okay, so that's 35 minutes that's going to take. If this works out correctly, I'll save this course. I just like to watch it for a little bit to see how it goes. In fact, let's put this on. That does look pretty neat. Can't see that having any issues, to be honest. Okay, right, I'm going to leave that alone then. And we are going to head off into this bad boy. And we are going to attach this wonderful tool. Bad weather, but sure today. At some point I'm going to need to get a stump grinder. Sooner rather than later. I'm going to take the branches off for transport purposes. I'm going to put it straight in. I'm not selling it. It's going straight in. I'm going to pull it from the big end and see how we do. Pull winch rope. Go 3. My plan is, the plough might be in the way a little bit, just swing this round. Come on. I really needed the bigger tool. But yeah, the plough's in the way. Let me just get that. I should have used a bigger tractor, but then pulling a seeder full of seed. Yeah. How do I get the winch off? Factory winch. There we go. And it's around here somewhere. Store wood. Manage production. Now, how much wood is in there? 3,388. That is fantastic. So we can make furniture. Not make planks. So it's going to be furniture wood. So that is on the go. Pop that in. Keep that moving. So the other thing we could sell now, actually, is our wood chipper. Don't need that anymore. Just go check on this bad boy. Okay. It's on the second headland. 90% used. Yeah. That's good. Horseplay in action. Right, let's I'm very conscious as well, or food-wise. These guys need some more food. They're okay. You guys are okay. Ooh, you guys need food. Think what I do? I get the shop about there. Just gotta tilt it. Work smart, not hard. I think that was the motto of the world. Okay, right, let's cut down a couple more trees. Oh, yes, please. I'm only going to pull one at a time because this tractor will not cope with two. I'm thinking this back bit here might be a good spot if I do a little bit of landscaping for the open air gardens. Pull the winch, attach the tree, go. hopefully I've taken a good enough angle this time. Excellent. 6,700 and 6,703. I'm doing good. Okay. Gotcha. Good. Storing. Good. Good. Okay. Progress. We love a bit of progress, don't we, guys? Now, just in case anybody's wondering, I know that I have money in the bank. I am saving that to buy a bigger plot. The bigger plots are... So this one here... It's 154. With this one, which is a really nice one, it's 157. So, yeah, I'm just saving money at the moment. Okay, guys. Right, I'm going to do a few more of these offline, so that you don't get too bored of me. So I'm going to try and cut down a few more trees, get this filled up a little bit more, and then we'll come back in. Hopefully the horseplay on plot 1, field 18, field 8, 18? 8 will be in a much better position as well. So when we come back, about 30 minutes time of gameplay, check out what we're up to. I'll see you soon, guys. Hello, lovely people. I hope you're okay. So I've taken a few trees down. I also purchased a mulcher, and I sold the wood chipper. So the mulcher's there, and I've mulched a few stumps out already. And let me just show you progress. 19,000 litres. So that is underway, which I'm super duper happy about. And now my main job is flattening over here. So I haven't cleared a massive amount of space. I could have done more. So I may still decide to do a little bit more, but I'm not sure. I don't want to overdo it. is tricky. To get right. Let's soften. Let's soften. Right, let's see if I can fit. No, I need to go back further, don't I? Okay, let's go back a bit further then. Landscaping. Level. Okay, floating tree. Okay. I did activate Lumberjack. So I was having a couple of issues with some other floating trees. So I had to put it on to fix a couple of issues I was having. Floating tree stumps. Not really the most ideal situation. But Lumberjack normally sorts it. Here we go. Another one. Right, where is it? There it is. There's the floating stump. Nice. Okay, right. Let's turn Lumberjack back off again. Okay, right. Is there any others that are going to be in the way? That's it. Let's take this one. And I'll connect the rest up with the backer. I had to edit that out because that was just embarrassing trying to get those three over there. But there we go. Store the wood, and that we've now got 29,000. So that was 10,000 litres just in those three trees. They were pretty decent, to be fair. They were good trees. Okay, let's pop this back here. Ooh. There we go. Okay, turn this off for a second. Just gonna go check on this bad boy. Now, quick update on this. This isn't completed purely because 2 reasons. I had a game crash, so I had to start all this again. I even had to reline. And then I forgot to press play. So it's still got a little way to go. But it is going, it is doing its thing. Sorghum is going in the ground. So I'm going to leave that to do its thing. Next job, let's now see if I've made a big enough space. I do need to just soften it ever so slightly, but it does look a bit ridiculous. I mean, ideally, it wouldn't even look like this, but the plot of land that we have, we had to make, just get creative. Okay, so right, so we are looking to do sugar beet. We can either do it with just water, sugar beet and solid fertilizer and seeds, which moves things along a lot faster, or with manure, seeds and manure. So we're going to do seeds and fertilizer and water. So first things first, water. Such a dark map, but it is getting late, so there's also that. I'm a tiny bit nervous of that work not being completed in time. I might have to, I think I'm gonna have to slow time. Time. I'm just going to slow everything down just to make sure that that does get done. And then in the next game day, we can move on to the next field. Do oats. Okay. Just going to turn interactive zone markers on as well. I haven't used this open gardens for a little while. Okay, so it is just at the, and it populates out at the side, yeah. That's fertilizer going in, nice. Okay, so the trigger's all the way out here. Love that. Let's get some more water and then I'll take the seeds. We have some seeds here. Just noticed there's a dump in there. Perfect. Right, how are we doing? 86, 87, 88, 89. Lovely. Grab these. Excellent. Here we go, guys. Our first lot of sugar beet. Right, let's let me walk around this side and have a look at the capacity. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Right. So 20,000 litres. Okay. Yep. That's probably going to be the same. What are you guys doing? They're not quite at sexual maturity yet. Obviously, these are our chicks. Doing really well. We need to move our chicks over from there, really, as well. Whilst the water's filling up, do a little bit of chick admin. Alright, is that done? Yep, great. I do quite like that chick admin. There's not much in these little fertilizers. It's almost quite nice just to clear this all up. There we go. Alright, that's emptying. I'm not the biggest fan of these. The backs on these things. A bit like driving dollies. An absolute mess when I drive those things. Okay. Oh, I know, you're so cute! How's that going? Yep, full. Lovely jubbly. Now this is the one that I'm not so good at picking up. No, it's going to be too much. We will pop that. Put that in the trailer. I'm not going to carry that. Okay. Good start. So I just need to buy loads more seeds and fertilizer. That is fine. I'm going to drop that down for a second. Yeah, I could just buy sugar beet like that. Would have been so much easier. But no, I'm going to grow everything, even if it's not in the traditional sense. Right, there's the fertilizer. Wonderful. Come on, out the way. Let's get this finished so I don't forget it. Okay, that's all the chicks into here. So 114 chicks. Wow, love that. $114 chicks. Okay, so that didn't need as much as I expected. There we go. That was odd. Okay, great. So, seeds. If I just go here and here, then I don't think I've got... I don't think it's in the farm supply pack. Seeds, which is a shame. Wheat, silage, straw, fertilizer, chicken feed. Yeah, shame. Been so good. This is all the liftable pallet stuff. Seeds add-on. Oh gosh. That got a little bit too literal. There we go. Okay. Right, so let's have a look at this then. That'll keep it going for a little bit. So it uses more water than anything. So I really need to get more water in here. That's my next big job. It might be worth me getting a bigger water tanker of some sort. The other thing I want to do is landscape around here because everything is just such a mishmash of goodness knows what. So I'm gonna I will do that off camera. So you guys don't have to sit there and watch that. But I hope you're enjoying seeing the progress that we're making. We are finally making progress, which is a relief. I was a bit concerned, to be honest. I'm taking on this challenge. I was like, oh goodness, am I going to be able to do this? And thankfully, it's all worked out relatively well. Even though it is a bit of a mess here at the moment. Everything's all over the place. But we will sort that. I will sort that. I'll do it off camera. Make it look a little bit nicer. And we now have an open garden. Just fantastic. This is big progress. This is really big progress. It's only £2,000 and I forgot about it. And I just thought, I'd like to make sugar. And then this jumped into my memory box. So, all good, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have creating it. If you have, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.